Ever heard the phrase, behind every good nurse is a running C.N.A.? If you or a loved one have ever been hospitalized or in a nursing home, then you are sure to have witnessed this statement to be true. It is said that C.N.As are the backbone to every nursing home. In this speech, I will be discussing a normal day in the life of a C.N.A. as well as the hardships and rewards of being a C.N.A. A typical day in the nursing home as a C.N.A. can be very eventful. C.N.A. stands for Certified Nurse's Assistant. The requirements to become a C.N.A. vary from state to state. The requirements in Illinois, according to Spoon River College, are that students must be at least 16 years of age or older and have passed a series of tests or immunizations. They also can't have any criminal background and must complete 1,000 hours total of lecture and labs to complete the course. According to the Bureau of Labor and Statistics, basic C.N.A. duties include, but are not limited to, cleaning and bathing patients or residents, helping patients to the bathroom, helping them to get dressed, turning, repositioning, or transferring patients between beds and wheelchairs, listening to and recording and reporting to the nurse all the patient's health concerns, measure patients' vital signs such as blood pressure and temperature. They serve residents meals and help them eat. They help residents with all activities of daily living. In nursing homes or residential care facilities, C.N.As are often the principal caregivers. They have more contact and one-on-one time with the residents than other members of the staff. They often develop close relationships with their patients because some residents stay in nursing homes for months or even years. C.N.As aren't limited to only working in nursing homes. They also work in doctors' offices, hospitals, continuing care retirement homes, or assisted living homes. They even work in home health services, taking care of people inside of their homes who are able to, for the most part, care for themselves. There are many positive aspects of being a C.N.A., but as with any job, there are negative aspects as well. One of the few negative aspects would be the amount that they are paid. According to Salary.com, C.N.As make anywhere from $28,884 to $33,187 per year. The average rate for a C.N.A. starting out is anywhere between $9 and $10.50 per hour. C.N.As are needed 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, which means they are required to work nights, weekends, and holidays. If for any reason the nursing home or facility is short of staff, which is more likely than not, C.N.As can be mandated to work an extra shift to ensure that the needs for the residents are met. The job of a C.N.A. can be very difficult. It requires lots of lifting and turning and physical labor, which can be very strenuous on your body. A lot of times, nursing homes are understaffed, and most C.N.As find themselves being responsible for up to 10 to 12 residents at a time, which can be extremely overwhelming. Oftentimes, especially when working with dementia patients, they are not aware of their actions and can be resistant to letting you help them, or even combative at times, which can, in turn, also be very hard on your body. You develop many relationships with your patients, especially in long-term care with working long hours. Seeing your residents more than your family and vice versa, them seeing you more than theirs, it becomes nearly impossible to not get attached to them. After so long, you learn their likes, their dislikes, their schedules, and their routines. And sometimes you can even guess what they want before they even ask for it. Another negative aspect of being a C.N.A. is some residents have no family to come visit them, so they especially look forward to seeing you every day. The worst part of this being when they take a turn for the worst. C.N.As are responsible for keeping them comfortable until they pass away. If they have no family, C.N.As have to sit with them and keep them company so that they are not alone when they pass. It's very sad, especially if it's a resident you are very close to. After they pass away, C.N.As are responsible for assuring that the friends and family members are provided with refreshments and whatever else they need to make their loss a little easier. C.N.As must then clean up the body and make it presentable for when the coroner arrives. This is by far the most difficult part of the job. Overall, being a C.N.A. is a very rewarding job. The good definitely outweighs the bad. According to nursejournal.org, being a C.N.A. is a very emotionally rewarding job. The satisfaction of helping and caring for people who aren't able to care for themselves is a great feeling, especially when family members express how thankful they are to have you to care for their loved one. Working alongside of doctors, nurses, and physical therapists is very educational and rewarding as well. Another great aspect of being a CNA is the job security. The need for CNAs is so high that finding a job is so easy. The demand has and always will be high and will only continue to grow. The personal and professional pride in being a CNA is by far the best. Coming home after a long day of work and feeling great about helping people who can't help themselves is the best feeling ever. Knowing that you made a difference in someone else's life is unbelievable. Some people say that CNAs are the backbone to every nursing home. In this speech, I discussed a normal day in the life of a CNA as well as the hardships and rewards of being a CNA. Being a CNA for the last 8 years has been so fulfilling and has helped me to grow as a person. And even with the hardships, the good always outweighs the bad. So the next time you run into a CNA, be sure to thank them for all that they do.